Like many of you, I'm spending a ton of time at home right now, and I thought it would be a good opportunity to improve on my home studio. So this is possibly part 1 of maybe a small series. In a video that I posted recently, I gave some advice on what to do during lockdown as music producers and synth lovers. And yeah, one suggestion I had was basically to clean your studio. So yeah, cue the cleaning montage. So for a long time I thought that Philips Hue were totally overhyped and overpriced, but when I found some for cheap on a sale, yeah, I bought them and I've been actually super happy with them. They're easy to set up, easy to use, and they give this nice vibe to the studio, giving me some extra inspiration and motivation. So here's a little tip if you're feeling unmotivated to do the cleaning, to do the wiring. Put on a good audiobook or a podcast or a live stream and listen to that while you're cleaning. It does help a lot. Because I've been having back pains a lot more lately, I wanted to improve the ergonomics of the studio, and this is a height adjustable sit-stand desk. But I had one problem. I was using the Adam A5Xs with the sub, which are brilliant monitors, sound great, but there's just too much cables. So I'm exchanging them for the IK Multimedia iLoud MTM monitors. They're much smaller, you just need the 2 cables to hook them up, and they do provide enough bass. And since this desk is for video editing mostly, I didn't really need a sub, so I'm moving the Adam system over to my mixing setup instead. And here on the table I have something I haven't talked about on the channel. This is the Sensel Morph. It's actually a really interesting controller. It's not for everybody, but it's quite unique. Basically, you can change the overlay from a keyboard to a drum pads to a Buchla style controller. This works surprisingly well. It also has Bluetooth and you can make your own custom templates. So what I've done is I'm using it as a controller. For Final Cut Pro, it's just my favorite shortcuts in one space, which does speed up my video editing workflow a lot. The new space looks nice, but now I actually need to deal with this. Yeah. What a mess. Now a second problem that I really needed to fix was the microphone setup. Basically I had this old mic arm that was attached to the table. It had springs that made a lot of noises, but more importantly it did pick up a lot of vibration, low frequency humming from the computer. So vibrations going through the table, through the arm into the mic, which was super annoying. So I went to a local store and picked up this broadcast arm, and so far been working really well. I have the microphone at this weird kind of top-down angle, but it's actually sounding pretty good. This audio that you've been hearing is the RØDE Procaster mic on this arm in this weird angle, and the way that it's angled makes it so that I'm speaking a little bit past it, which helps with noises from the mouth, huffs and puffs, you know, general breathing. And I just need to tell you how I solved one of my biggest issues in the studio using this. This here is a little headphones hanger, and honestly it solves one of the biggest issues that I have here, which is that I don't know where to put my headphones. So this is from Koenig & Meyer, I think, and it just slides on like this, and you tighten it. And this was a recommendation from my Twitter, twitter.com/Bobeatsmusic. So thank you so much. I saw the notification pop up with the recommendation, and I happened to be in the music store, so I just went and picked this up. And yeah, it's actually working really well. So I can have 2 pairs of headphones like this hanging from the side of the table. I can just, oh, it's hard. One hand, pull it up whenever I need to. And then I can do it. Great bow. Yes, I just spent some time explaining how you use a headphones hanger. But yeah, these were pretty cool. I'm sure there are DIY solutions that are cheaper. There are also more fancy solutions, but yeah, works well. So I think the setup turned out pretty nice. It's pretty vibey with the lights. I actually didn't think that I would become like a Philips Hue guy, but yeah, big fan, big fan. Let's go for this red here. Now for the next part in this series, I'm thinking of improving my mixing setup. So be sure to hit thumbs up if you want to see part 2. So thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and have a great day.